Good evening, everybody. Hope everyone's had a good day today, or a good evening, wherever you're at, whenever you're watching this. I'd like to thank the new subscribers we've recently got. It's helping us grow quite a bit. And the maps that you'll see tonight, the animated maps, come from Benios Battle Maps. I think there's going to be a link in the description, but he's got a Patreon where you can get all the Castle Ravenloft maps, all the Curse of Strahd maps for that matter. Um, so last time on Curse of Strahd Reloaded, started at 10 o'clock at night. The clock in the guest room chimed. When it did that, everybody felt puncture wounds in their neck and lost some hit points. Right after that, there was a thumping noise on the indoor closet wall of the guest room. You all open the door and find a hung body female hanging from cloth, but she's strangled. She's hung herself. Dame stakes the body with a wooden stake, and then Gregor throws her out the window.
I remember it was the horrible puzzle thing. It went back in time or changed time or some shit.
Yep, that's Gregor and Dame investigate the door that has a golden lock on it now that cannot be picked or broken. Then you meet up with Ismark the Greater as he's searching through the castle in a past life, apparently. He's looking for Ludana, one of his partners in his party. Then you all go into the bedroom and the furniture comes to life and starts attacking everybody. And everybody got through that with no problem. Then after another trip through the trap doors, Gregor takes the portrait of Strahd off the wall in the hallway and puts it in his bag of holding. Then you'll meet up with a clockwork man that was hiding underneath the bed of the guest room. And it ends up he had hidden the latch to open the secret door in the clock, which Gregor found immediately. Then the clockwork man gets Gregor to go to the top of the stairs and he pushes him down the stairs when he takes a bit of damage from that. Gregor decides to advance the clock to 11 o'clock at 10:30 and it chimes. Everyone takes damage from the bites on their neck. And now you've gone through the tunnel again and you opened the door that would normally hold the closet and it was stoned up where you couldn't get through it. Windows blew open when rain and wind blew in, and you noticed across the rooftops to the west that's where the closet door was at. So you all had to get out onto the roof to make your way to the door for the closet, and that's where we're going to start. Everybody needs to roll initiative.
Yay.
Okay. I'm just gonna turn my camera on here for a second so you guys can see this bullshit.
Funny.
That's old cat. Yeah, I'm talking about you.
Don't forget to
I'm
roll
working on
initiative for
initiative
speed
here.
roll.
Already got it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Ooh. Well, that's 15. That's not horrible.
I'm being slow. I'm working on it.
Okay.
Oh, we're finding bats.
Yep, swarms of bats.
Bobby, ow.
My mouse is like lagging. This is so weird.
Uh.
Ow, stop it. Ow, you look good. Go. Noel, your cat's abusing me.
Yeah, just stop. Oh man! Apparently, I got penalized for taking so long.
More people.
I wrote one.
Sorry.
All right, Demillion, you're up first.
Give me a second.
Okay.
Bobby, get here.
Can I make an illusion of a very bright sunlight?
Yes, but it will only illuminate
Like,
the area. It won't have any effect of sunlight, though.
can I do that with silent image?
I would think so. Yes.
All right. I would like to create a giant sun-like orb over top of us.
Okay. Does it give a range for the spell?
15 feet.
All right, it's 15 feet above you, spreading light onto the rooftop and the bats. That ain't gonna be it for your turn.
Well, how do they react?
They fly closer to you now that they can see you along with hear you.
That's not how bats work.
So these bats work.
Bats don't like sunlight.
It all depends on the bat. Just because they sleep during the day doesn't mean they don't like the day. Fruit bats are a prime example.
Yeah, these are just
They're
kind
not
of
fruit bats.
No, these are swarm of bats. Swarm of bats.
Swarm of fruit bats.
All right, can I change it?
To what?
Owls. Giant owls.
Okay. The bats don't seem to be discouraged by the owls.
That thing's scared of shit.
Anything else you're gonna do, Dominion?
think she dropped.
Yeah. We'll give her a minute.
She was very disappointed that the owls didn't work.
Here she comes.
Yeah, sorry. I don't know what happened. My computer just flipped.
Okay.
Second, I pull up the screen.
Okay. And your mic's doing that jittery thing again too. Not all the time, but just every now and then. You bringing up the map?
Yeah, give me a second.
Okay.
It's taking its sweet ass time.
Okay.
Hello.
Here it comes.
I don't think that's the right scene, but
I think that's the background that you've got on your character sheet. It's still loading though.
all right. Well, there we go.
There we
I'm
go.
gonna keep it quick.
Okay.
What's going on?
Do what?
Did Betty have to step away?
She went to the bathroom, yeah, and her screen's still loading.
Oh, okay.
It's got her token and no other tokens on the screen right now.
I got you.
There we go.
Okay.
Okay, is that it for your turn?
What happened?
The bats seem to ignore the illusionary owls. They act like they're not there.
Well, that's some bullshit.
They've got blind sight.
Can I shoot one?
You cast a spell, that was your action, so unless if you have a bonus action for an attack.
I think I do. Give me a second.
Okay.
Computer's being slow as fuck.
Okay.
I have 2-weapon fighting.
Okay, so you're going to use your dagger?
No, I'm gonna try and shoot it with arrow.
That'll count as a full action, not a bonus action. 2-weapon fighting is for handheld weapons only, or melee weapons only.
Well, is there anyone near me close enough to stab?
The yellow band is close enough for you to hit.
Let me find my dagger.
Okay.
Using my dagger of warning.
Okay. That's a hit. And that's piercing damage, right?
Yeah.
Piercing damage, yeah.
Can I
Okay.
get sneak attack?
Yeah. Okay, that swarm is almost completely gone. So that it for you, Demillion?
That's it for me.
All right, Callisto, you're up. You
Okay.
got bats all around you.
I gotcha. From where I am, can I hit the one in blue?
Blue up top.
Yeah.
With what?
My bow.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna hit him with my longbow.
Okay.
17 hit.
17 does hit.
Okay. And then I'm casting lightning arrow. So he needs
Okay.
to roll a dexterity 15.
$18.
Okay, so he's gonna take half damage on 4d8. Let me roll that.
Okay.
And then if anything is within 10 feet of him, they also take this damage. They have to roll.
So you need to roll your damage.
Yeah, I'm trying to get to it. It's being slow.
Okay. No problem. Wow.
Yeah. So he only takes half that since he passed the 15. But do the other two count within 10 feet?
Let me get my ruler out. No, they're 15 feet away.
Okay. They wouldn't have to do it then.
Okay.
That's my turn.
All right. It's now the Swarm of Bats' turn. Yellow is going to attack Callisto. Natural 20.
Damn.
You take 1 point of piercing damage. Purple or fuchsia is going to attack
I'm gonna get the baby
Callisto
hit by
for
the bat.
million. Ten misses. Purple is going to come up and attack Callisto. Ooh, another nat 20. You take
Afterwards, I would
five.
like my reaction.
You take 5 points of damage, Callisto.
Okie dokie.
What were you saying, Gregor?
I said afterwards, I would like to use my reaction. So,
It's
like
not
I
your
got
turn
the
yet.
what was that?
It's not your turn yet.
I know, but I can use my reaction still, can
I'm not sure. Let me Google.
I?
We should just pull up ChatGPT and make it read the D&D handbooks and stuff and put in all the other, and then we can just clear anything by it.
Yes, you can absolutely use a reaction on someone else's turn in 5e.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to use my Sentinel. Which immediately after a creature within 5 feet of me takes disengage or hits a target other than me with an attack, I can take an opportunity attack against that creature.
All right. You can do this one here if you want.
Yes.
Okay.
And I am going to give it a good whack with my True Strike Warhammer thingy.
That's a hit.
And then it's going to take that much damage, and that much damage, and that much damage.
That's enough to kill that swarm of bats.
I got you, boo.
Thank you, baby.
All right. So Maroon Bat will come down to Gregor and try to attack Gregor. That one, that's a miss. And this swarm is going to come and hit Sweet Roll. $20 hits. Sweet Roll takes 4 points of damage. All right, that's it for the bats. It is now Sweet Roll's turn.
Hold on. So the bats are all dead?
No, only one bat swarm has died. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 bat swarms left.
Okay, well, I can't get to him.
You can't get to Sweet Roll?
No.
What do you want him to do?
Well, first off, he does have an evade technique.
Okay. That ups his AC by 2, right?
I have no idea. I can't see shit.
Okay. Elude adds 2 to its AC against one opportunity attack that would hit it. This is not an opportunity attack, so it doesn't count.
Okay. Can he pounce?
He can try to pounce. It's going to be difficult to get anything more than just one bat at a time.
Well, he's just a fox. He can't do more than one bat at a time.
Okay. Let me see if I can get you to be able to roll him. All right, you should be able to open the stat block form and make a roll. Who are you attacking? What color?
The orange one.
Okay.
There we go.
Hello, Sam. What you doing, Mobies?
Can you roll for Sweet Roll?
Yeah, give me a second.
Okay.
Well, he can't pounce, but he can claw.
Okay. That's a hit. Okay. That's it for Sweet Roll, right?
Yeah.
Okie dokie. Gregor, you're up.
Okie dokie. I guess I'm gonna whack this weirdo right here.
Okay.
Assuming that's a hit.
Yep.
Bonk. Double bonk. Triple bonk.
What you doing, big girl?
Oh, you still alive?
Barely.
Oh man. Anything in his bonus section I can do with that then?
What's your squishy squishy?
That it for you, Gregor?
Yes.
Okay.
She's a good girl. She's my big girl. Shedding all the furs.
A deep rumble reverberates through the stonework of the castle, the rooftop shaking as tiles tremble and slide down into the endless abyss below. A chorus of 1,000 screams echoes in the distance, but slowly growing closer. Something enormous thuds against the stone of the landing outside the guest suite. As you watch, looking back through the windows, a massive, clawed, reptilian hand curls slowly around the doorframe, the wood splintering as the stone crumbles beneath it.
The dragon.
Dragon.
So he moves partway into the guest room. Chameleon, you're up.
Um. Can I jump across the chasm?
Between the roof valleys,
Yeah.
you can, but it's wet and slippery. You probably would fall if you did. You can still try if you want to, though.
I'd like to try.
All right. Roll an acrobatics check.
Good luck.
Thank you.
11. Where do you want to go?
Right across here.
All right. As you make your way there, your feet give out from underneath you, and you slide and fall to your back, and you land in the valley of the two roofs.
Cool.
We'll say that's your
Do I still
movement.
have
You
my
can
grappling hook?
do what?
Do I still have my grappling hook?
It's attached to the window with the rope back inside.
Fun times. Should have let me do athletics, asshole.
Huh. What are you making an athletics check for?
I'm just curious to see what I would have gotten.
Okay. Well, you're now prone. And if you click the toggle prone on in the chat window,
What?
on where you see your rolls, it says the DM would like you to set prone, toggle prone on. Do you see that on the
Yeah, I
far
see
right
it.
of the screen? Toggle
I
prone
see it.
on. Okay.
You suck.
All right, Callisto, you're up.
Okie dokie. I'm going to use my staff like a bat and swing at some bats.
Okay.
So I'm going to go for yellow.
Okay.
Some of that hit.
That's a hit. That's enough to kill it.
Nice. Then I'm going to swing at Mr. Purple.
Okay.
Does it not
That's
hit?
a miss. Nope, that's
Okay.
a miss.
All right. Well, that's my turn.
All right. It's next to Bat's turn. Blue's going to try to attack Sweet Roll again. $19 hits. He takes 3 points of piercing damage.
Oh God.
Then Red Bat is going to attack Gregor.
Get right there.
9 misses. Purple is going to attack Callisto. Nat 20.
Damn.
120s. I would like to use
You're-
my reaction on that whenever that's resolved.
Okay. 6
What
points
is on
of
the
piercing
screen?
damage. What?
6.
Look at the screen.
I'm looking at the screen. I see Kevin. Huh?
I said, whoops, we rolled a 1 on our API check. We're heading into town to visit the blacksmiths for repairs. Try again after a short rest.
Okay, I've never seen that before.
Yeah, I
We'll
haven't
see.
either. Do y'all see it?
Yeah, I see it.
Probably just need a refresh.
So that was 6 points of damage?
Yeah, 6 points of damage.
Okie dokie.
And I was going to do my reaction.
How close do you have to be?
Within 5 feet.
And you're going after Purple?
I suppose.
That's the one that hit
Yeah.
Callisto, and it is 5 feet away, so that's cool.
So it's cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I wrote a 16. Is that it?
Yes, it is.
So, boop, boop, boop. Good Lord.
That's enough to kill that bat swarm.
Bat moidler.
And orange bat will attack Gregor. Six misses. So now it's Sweet Roll's turn.
Yeah, well, give me a minute. My shit's still coming up.
Right. And this is on your new Chromebook, right?
Yeah, but we also changed internet, And
Right.
I mean, it's fiber optics. You think it'd be better.
Right. Okay.
He's gonna attack the blue bat.
Okay.
He's gonna claw.
Gonna claw.
Yeah.
22 hits. And that's enough to kill it.
Yay.
All right, Gregor, you're up.
Okie dokie. I'm just going to use Word of Radiance. So they all have to make a 17 Constitution save, or they take this many damage.
20 makes it. 1 does not.
And if they save, they don't take any damage.
Okay. Get enough to kill the orange one. And they take half on save?
None on save.
All right. Then there's still one swarm of bat left. One lonely bat. Anything else you're going to do?
Nothing that's going to be worth using, I don't think. Let me double check. I think that'll be it.
Okie dokie.
I think we're about to be boned. Look under your character sheet recently, have you?
Talking about the dragon? I know about the dragon.
Okay, you're getting closer.
A piercing chorus of screams builds. The monstrous, black-scaled reptilian head pushes its way into the suite. Its skull alone, just as wide and half as tall as the doorframe itself. A long, wicked scar cuts across its forehead. Horns resembling pointed elfin ears thrust up from the sides of its head, and its eyes glimmer with a cruel, malevolent purpose. Slowly, it begins to thrust its broad, muscled shoulders through the guest suite doorway, the ancient stonework cracking beneath its ponderous bulk. As it does, its serpentine neck coils, its chest swelling grotesquely as its scales stretch and bulge. A guttural growl builds deep in its throat, rising to an ear-splitting roar as the beast's maw gapes wide, revealing row upon row of needle-sharp teeth. A torrent of purple-black acid erupts from the dragon's jaws, filling the air with an acrid caustic stench. Um, Let me see what the everybody needs to make a dexterity saving throw, DC 18.
Even me?
Yes, the breath weapon's that wide.
I'm on the ground.
You gotta do deck save.
14. So Callisto made it. Sweet Roll did not make it. Dominion did not make it. So everybody except for Callisto gets breathed on, and it's not acid. The acid transforms into a writhing tangle of jewel-encrusted gold chain, which restrain the target until the end of its next turn. Callisto, your legs are wrapped in chains, but you can move at difficult terrain. Everybody else is restrained where they're at.
I still got a question. How does he hit me all the way down?
The angle that he's up, he's got the high ground above you.
Well, according to where he's at on the thing, he's still in the room.
His neck is sticking out the window, and his claws is coming up through it like he's trying to climb through it.
I call bullshit, but whatever.
All right, that's it for the dragon. Dominion, you're up. You're prone.
So what do I need to do?
You spend half your movement to stand up again.
That I will do.
Okay. Who's drawing on the map?
Sorry. I was drawing a dragon.
What is wrong with you?
I don't know.
I'm going to refresh.
Okie dokie.
Shouldn't take long.
Look
I'm
what you
married to a
did.
5-year-old.
Do what, Callisto?
But apparently I'm married to a 5-year-old.
All right, Dominion, you're
Now
standing
you
up
just-
now. You can remove your prone.
I can remove what?
Your prone condition, you got a toggle button over in the game window now.
Give me time, dude.
Okay.
Is there anything else I can do?
You can try to make it to the closet. You can shoot a crossbow at the bat. You can shoot at the dragon.
I'm gonna shoot a crossbow at the dragon.
Okay.
Give me a second. Actually, yeah. When I use my light crossbow, it has better damage.
Okay.
Please.
That's a hit. $11. Okay, so you're standing up and you made your shot. You're still wrapped in chains, but you were able to get the Strahd off. That it for your turn?
Can I hide? Or at least
Yeah,
try to?
yeah.
Okay.
Make a stealth
Uh,
check.
Motherfucker.
So that's how you can find your destinations.
You beat me by 2. So you are now hidden from the dragon. I
Son of
think
a
you're hidden
bitch.
from the dragon. He's got blindside, but he can't see you right now because you're down in the valley. All right, Callisto, you're up.
Okie dokie. So do I have to like step out of the chains that are wrapped around my ankles or what?
Yeah, you could spend an action to remove the chains from yourself with your legs.
Okay, I guess I'll do that.
Okay.
But your arms are free. You could hit it.
Oh no, but I want to be free. Can I still pass Goodberry?
Okay.
And I'm gonna go ahead and eat my 10 berries.
Okay.
That'll be my turn.
All right. The Storm Bats is going to attack Gregor. Does the 20 hit you, Gregor? No.
Let me check. No, I got a 21.
All right, so that's it for the bats. Sweet Roll's next.
Give me a second.
Okay. He's got wrapped up in chains too. He's going to have to shake the chains off of him first.
All right. Speed Roll's going to attack the swarm of bats. It's going to claw.
That's a hit. And that's enough to kill it.
Hell yeah.
All right. Gregor, you're up.
Okie dokie.
You're covered in chains.
Covered in chains. I am going to cast Call Lightning at level 4. And basically, I point at a direction and lightning strikes it. And the dragon has to make a Dex 17 save.
Okay. Rolled a 17 for a 24.
That's silly. Okay, but he will take half as much. And where it's storming, it is storming, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, that buffs Call Lightning. So it will take did I do that right? Half that.
All right. So 12.
Yeah. It's like 5d10 with it upcast and also with the storm.
Right. Okay. Anything else you're gonna do?
No, that'll be it, I guess.
All right. It's the dragon's turn. Let me read for a second.
Brace yourselves. See, D made it all the way over to the corner.
All right. The dragon screams really loud, roars really loud, and the windows shatter. And he makes his way out onto the roof. That's all he's gonna do. Chameleon, you're up. You're still chained.
I'm going to remove the chains.
All right. They're removed now. You can do a bonus action or a reaction.
I'm going to hide.
Okay. You're still hidden from
I'm
force.
staying where I am.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm just staying where I am.
All
Well,
right.
I would like to call Sweet Roll down.
You'd like to what?
Call Sweet Roll down.
Okay.
Here, boy. Come on, sweetie.
All
You
right. He'll
can
move
do
to
it.
you on his round. He'll move to you on his round. That it for you, Chameleon?
Yes.
All right, Callisto, you're up. You're still right. No, your legs are no longer in chains.
Is it my turn?
Do what?
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to. Can I step away from this guy like this way without causing issue, or?
He's not close enough to do a attack of opportunity just yet. So yes,
Okay.
you can move without that.
Okay. I'm gonna move over here.
Now, to move though, you're gonna have to make a DC 10 acrobatics check.
Damn. Okay.
Hmm.
Um.
All right, you move half speed across the rooftop.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Firebolt and see if I can hit this dragon.
Okay.
Damn. Nope.
That's a miss.
All right. That's my turn.
All right. Swarms of bats are gone. Sweet roll. We'll move 15 feet down to Chameleon. That's it for his turn. Gregor, you're up.
Okie dokie. I'm gonna reuse my call lightning again. So I'm gonna do a Dex 17 save.
$11. He misses or he fails.
Well, that's how much damage he takes.
15.
Yep. And I guess I'm going to use my bonus action for my stellar form thingy. So that gives me a new attack.
Okay.
This guy.
14 misses.
Okay, that's my turn.
All right. It's now the dragon's turn. He's going to come out and try to claw Gregor. Natural 20, 31 hits.
Good lord.
You take 14 points of damage, slashing damage. from the first attack. The second attack, 19 misses. And his third attack, 14 misses. You need to check for concentration,
Yeah.
Sean.
I was supposed to do that with advantage, but oh well.
Okay. You got it.
Yeah.
And that's it for the dragon. Dominion, you're up.
Come on, never kill this thing. Daddy needs some dragon parts. Love you, Willow. And you wrecked yet? Okay. You don't have to follow those paths exactly, though.
Dominion?
Give me a second.
Okay.
Should be able to put there or something. There it is. See?
Betty went out.
What else?
There she is.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on. I'm sorry, guys.
That's all right. You trying to share your screen?
Hold on.
Okay. Yay.
So I'm going to take some rope and my extra grappling hook.
Okay.
And I'm going to sling it at the creature's face.
All right. Make a improvised weapon check, a strength roll.
A what?
Strength roll, add your strength bonus. All right, if that hits, roll a d6 for damage. Still waiting to see what the roll is.
Me too.
Okay.
Lord.
Okay. 4 points of damage to the dragon.
Where did I hit it?
Square between the eyes.
Yeah.
That it for your turn to million?
Can I pull it back out? Can I pull it
You
back
can-
out?
It's not stuck to him, so yeah.
All right, I'm going to pull it back out.
All right.
Also with
Callisto.
strength.
No, there's
I
no
wanna
strength
leave a
needed.
scar.
What were you saying? You want to leap far?
I want to leave a scar. I'm going to pull it out as hard as I can.
It's not stuck in him. It just hit him between the eyes. It didn't stick, though.
That's bullshit.
He's got a thick
Whatever.
skull.
So do I.
All right, Callisto, you're up.
Okie dokie. I'm going to take my hue and I'm going to whack at his flick.
Okay.
Winged or whatever. Closest to me. Does a 14 hit?
No.
Okay. I'm going to try it again. Ha.
22 hits.
Nice.
Minus 13.
That's my turn.
Okay. No more bad. Sweet roll. Sweet roll looks at the closet and starts like he's wanting to head in the direction of the closet.
We're supposed to take that as a hint.
Okay.
So we're supposed to take that as a hint that he's going towards the closet.
Oh, okay.
What's Sweet roll doing? Oh, she's not there. Never mind.
What'd you do?
She left the couch. There she comes.
Sorry.
Sweet roll's turn. Bless you.
He's saying he is.
He's looking at the closet like he wants to head to the closet, but he's staying by your side.
What?
He's looking up at the closet, the doorway that's on the top of the roof, and he acts like he wants to go towards it, but he's staying by your side.
What's it gonna do if he can get in there and the rest of us can't?
That's up to you all.
Well, boy, if you want to do it, try. Go for it.
What are we doing, huh? What?
What
Sweet
does he
roll
need
moves
to
up.
do?
I already moved him.
Lucky fucker.
All right, Gregor, you're up.
Okie dokie. I'm going to go ahead and call lightning again. So that'll be another Dex 17.
$21.
Okay, so 13 damage. And then I'm going to use my little bonus action thingy again. Is that a hit?
No.
Oh, man. Well, that's my turn.
All right. It's now the dragon's turn. The dragon is going to attack Gregor with 3 of his claw attacks. $21 hits. For 17 points of damage.
Good lord.
Second attack. Misses. Third attack. Misses. So you just got the 17 damage and roll for concentration.
Boo.
What were you concentrating on?
That was my call lightning.
Okay. So that's no longer working.
Correct.
Okie dokie. All right, that's it for the dragon. Chameleon, you're up.
I'm going to try and get on where Sweet Roll is with my shit.
All right, you're gonna have to make an acrobatics roll. Let me go back and double check. DC 10 acrobatics roll.
Why not athletics?
Huh?
Why acrobatics? Why not athletics?
Because you're having to balance yourself greatly on the slippery slope of the roof, and the rules say use acrobatics.
Bullshit.
You can move 15 feet in any direction. Anything else you're gonna do?
Can I shoot the dragon with an arrow?
Yeah. That's a miss.
Well, I tried.
All right, Callisto, you're up.
Okie dokie. I'm going to take out, well, let's see. I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark, and then I'm going to shoot at him with my bow.
Okay. $12 is a miss.
Okay, we'll One more go.
13 is a miss.
Damn it. Okay, well, never mind.
Okay, no more bats. Sweet roll.
He gonna stay where he is?
He's looking at you like he wants you to follow him, but he's staying where he's at.
Okay, well, I'll follow him.
All right, he goes up into the closet.
I follow him and stand at the door.
It's not your turn. You can't move yet.
All right.
So Sweet Roll's in the closet now. Gregor, you're up.
Oh, I guess I'll spend my action, freeing myself from my chains.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use my bonus action to whack him with my little arrow thingy again.
Okay.
And surely, for the love of God, that hit.
Sure did.
And am I still able to move? Never mind.
Okay. That it for your turn?
Yeah.
All right. The dragon's going to try to claw at you 3 more times. $16 misses.
Yeah, I think you need to rock your baby or
13
something.
misses. 23 hits
Son of a bee.
for 9 points of damage. All right. That's it for the dragon. Dominion, you're up.
I'm gonna throw my rope over to them.
Okay. Gregor or Dominion?
What?
You're going to throw your rope over to them. Who them? Which them?
Gregor and Nyx?
You can, they're too far apart. The rope can only reach one person.
I can throw it in the middle.
Okay, that's fine. So you've got a grappling hook with rope thrown across the roof.
Yes.
Okay. Anything else you want to do? You want to move any or not?
I'm gonna move closer to the door.
All right, make an acrobatics roll, DC 10.
I hate you.
You can move 15 feet.
I'm still holding on to the rope. Y'all, get your ass over here.
Take that.
Are you going in the closet at all, Dominion?
No, I'm waiting on them.
Okie dokie. Callisto, you're up.
Are we? What are we doing with this rope?
It's got a grappling hook. You can climb across it.
Grappling hook. She's over here in the little doorway we're supposed to be getting to, and she threw us a rope.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess I'll take the rope and get over here to D.
All right, you need to make an acrobatics roll with advantage before you move.
Okay.
DC 10.
Okay. Super advantage. I think I made
20
it.
Yeah, you can move 15 feet from where you were towards the door.
All right. Well, I was here. So what's 15 feet? Don't really have any squares.
You were.
You were
Wait a minute.
here.
Yeah, I was right where I am now.
No, you were up here, I thought.
Yeah. Wherever you want to say it's fair to put me.
Okay, we'll put you there 15 feet. Put you right about there. Wait a minute. Not in the. Right about there.
Okay. Okay, well, since I'm here, I'm going to try to hit him with my bow again, I guess.
Okay. That's a hit.
Nice. Okay.
Minus
And then,
7.
Hunter's Mark should still be on me since it never actually went off.
Okay. Six.
And then do I get a second shot? I have 2 actions.
You have 2 attacks per round, so yeah, she can make another shot.
Okay.
Smack that bitch up.
I'm going to try.
17 misses.
Damn, okay. Well, that's my turn then.
All right. Sweet Roll is staying in the closet, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Okay, Gregor, you're up.
Hey, Nix, I'm going to need you to hold the rope with me to get this fat boy across.
Me?
What, dude? You're metal.
That's mean. First of all, I'm going to cast. Where'd you go? Healing word on me.
Okay.
So, boop.
Wow.
Yeah, I upcast that a bit. So, 20 hit points there, and that's my bonus action. So now I'm going to cast a 4th level guiding bolt.
That's a hit.
Assuming it's a hit. Does that much damage.
Damn,
And
boy.
I think, what else does that do? And the next attack roll against it will have advantage. So that's it for my
Okay.
turn.
You're not going to move?
Well, I would be getting opportunity attacks, wouldn't I?
That's true.
I find that risky at this point in time.
All right, it's the dragon's turn. The dragon's going to claw Gregor 3 times unless he gets his breath weapon back. No. So he's going to take 3 claws at you. 13 misses. 20 misses. 16 misses. It misses all 3 times.
Woo!
Demillion, you're up.
Still trying to get Gregor across.
I'm beating up a dragon.
I think it'd be
You're
safer if we got the door.
Huh?
I don't think he's going to make it in the door if we could get to the door.
He's going to push me off this rooftop. I'm just going to smack him upside the head.
You have a rope, son. Let's go.
I have an agenda.
You want some dragon parts?
So you're just waiting on Gregor Demillion?
Yeah.
All right.
I need 2 of us to pull his ass over if he would get with the program.
I'm a little preoccupied.
You don't gotta kill the dragon. You just need to get your ass over here.
Oh, I gotta kill the dragon.
All right, Callisto, you're up.
Okie dokie. I'm gonna try to firebolt the dragon.
Okay.
For it.
That did not go well.
No.
All right, that's my turn.
There's one right there on the floor.
Sweet Roll's turn. He stays in the closet. Gregor, you're back up again.
Okie dokie. All right. I'm going to go ahead and true strike, whack him with my hammer
Okay.
with advantage.
That's a hit.
So that's going to do that much, and that much. Then I'm also going to hit him with my bonus attack,
Okay.
or not.
16 misses.
Okay. And that's my turn.
All right. The dragon's going to try to recharge its breath weapon. Nope. So he's going to make 3 claw attacks. Natural 1, he'll make 2 claw attacks then. 25 hits for 17 points of damage.
You trying to kill yourself?
I ain't dead yet.
Yet.
All right, Vermilion, you're up.
I'm gonna shoot the dragon.
Okay. That's a hit. Anything else you're doing?
Sneak attack?
Yeah, since Gregor's there.
Just gotta fucking find it.
Heaven.
There we go.
-8. All right, that it for you, Dominion?
That's it.
All right,
Besides me
Callisto,
screaming
you're
at Gregor to get his fucking ass over here.
up.
Excuse me, I thought this was Dungeons and Dragons, not Dungeons and Run Away Like Little Babies.
There's more to the story, asshole.
It's 2 things, Dungeons and Dragons.
Someone be hunting for experience points.
All right, Callisto, you're up.
Okie dokie. Firebolt has failed me so much today. I'm going to Thorn Whip.
Okay. That's a hit.
I'm not pulling him towards me. I'm just damaging him. He can stay his ass over there. Ooh, 3 whole points of damage.
Contributed to the cause.
That's my turn.
All right. Swarm of bats. Sweet Roll. Gregor, you're up.
Okie dokie. All right, I'm going to use my Scorching Ray from my little demony arm thing, which I think we said that was a bonus action, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. That is
That's
very
a miss.
disappointing. Now, it's supposed to be 3 hits, I believe.
All right, make 3 rolls.
Yeah, so it's like the magic missile, kind of. Another miss.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Yay. There's my bonus action. And I'm going to go ahead and cast a level 2 guiding bolt at him.
Okay. 13 misses.
Son of a bee. Alright, that's my turn.
Or 14 misses, sorry. All right, the dragon's going to call you 3 more times if you can't get a breath weapon on you. Nope, so he's going to make 3 rolls. 13 misses. 17 misses. 28 hits. 12 points of slashing damage. Demillion, you're up.
I'm gonna open the door. Just see what's in there.
The door is open already. It's the
Where's Sweet
closet.
Rock?
Sitting in the floor of the closet.
All right, I'm just gonna wait. Well, no, I'm gonna shoot it.
Okay.
Yay.
Takes what?
That's a miss.
You still there?
I have 2 weapon fighting.
Doesn't work with range.
All right, then I'm done.
Okay. Callisto, you're up.
Okie dokie. I'm going to lightning arrow again. First, I'm going to shoot my bow. My
11's
lightning
a
bolt goes
miss.
off regardless, so he still has to do S dexterity.
What's the DC on the dexterity?
15.
Roll to 19 for a 26.
He passed, so he takes half damage. Half 13.
So 7.
That's my turn.
All right. Sweet roll stained in the closet. Gregor, you're up.
Alright, let's see here. Do I have anything that won't miss? I guess I'm going to try just another 4th level guiding bolt.
Okay.
Dear God, if this misses. Oh my
That's a
son.
miss.
Alright. Well, I'm going to use my regular bonus action thingy then.
Okay.
Actually, no. I think I should use a potion at this juncture in time. Pretty sure I got a greater one somewhere. Yeah, I got a greater one.
All
I'm
right.
going to
So
use that.
20 points, I think, right?
Yep.
Okay.
And that's going to be my turn.
All right. The dragon's going to try to regain his breath weapon. No good. 3 claw attacks on Gregor. 14 misses. 20 misses.
Sorry.
Bless you.
Bless you.
23 hits. So you take 13 points of slashing damage, Gregor.
Okie dokie.
Emilian, you're up.
One more shot.
Has to hit. No, it's not. I'm sorry. 19's a hit. You gonna do anything else?
No.
Okay. Callisto, you're up.
Okay. I'm just gonna fire off some more arrows, I guess.
Okay. $18 misses. 22 hits.
Yay!
5 points of damage.
That's it for me.
Okay, Swarm of Bats, Sweet Roll. Gregor, you're up.
All right, I guess I'm just gonna go ahead and try to whack him with my hammer.
Okay.
Yay!
That's a hit.
And then I'm gonna hit him with my bonus attack.
He's dead.
Oh, yay! Woo!
His head falls down to the roof and slumps, and his body slowly turns to mist and vanishes.
Oh, you son of a bitch! It's Bull Malarkey. Want to recount?
All right, let me do experience real quick.
You hear this book? The dragon dissolved.
Okay.
I get no, but no.
Did it die?
Yes.
You got nothing?
Well, experience.
Was it an illusion?
I don't know, but it wasn't giving me stuff.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I just destroyed him too good, I guess.
11,500. Wow.
So 11,500 experience for all of us?
Now everybody gets 3,933 experience points.
I'm not sure if mine actually updated. No, there it goes. I think.
Maybe that.
What the hell? Did you add yours?
Mhm.
You got more than me, but not as much as I would have with that. I think maybe you missed some experience somewhere.
Maybe. Eddie, how much experience do you have now?
Hold on. My shit's taking forever.
Gotcha.
Okay, that puts me at 61,505. So I think you missed somewhere along the way.
I think so.
All right, so you're going to try to get across the roof now.
Yes, at a leisurely pace since I can take my time now.
You're still going to have to make an acrobatics roll every time you move.
Okie dokie. Am I doing that
And
now?
I have 61,505 points.
Yep, that's where I got. So, hear that?
I believe y'all still at level 9.
Yeah.
Okay.
61,505.
Well, you had 65,000, didn't you?
No, 61,000.
But I have more than you all.
So who's doing what?
So I need to add.
Just do the set experience instead of 61505. Okay. So I'm making my way across the roof now, and I get advantage because that rope's there.
Yeah, dexterity check. 10 with advantage.
Okay, so Dex.
Yeah. No, acrobatics. I'm sorry.
Killing me, Smalls.
All right, you move 15 feet.
I suppose I got to do it again.
I'll say everybody, now that you're over there at it, everybody can get into the closet. The iron hooks are in place that you need to use to open the trap door.
I guess I'll give it a little tug on the hook and open up the trap door so we can hop on out here. And sorry to waste your outside. If I don't, not
All
sorry.
right.
I can't take my prone off.
Really? Let me try to send you a.
There it goes.
Okay.
And it just came back.
There's a weird lag on those things, so you might be toggling it off while it's already off and it's switching back to on.
Okay, you open up the trap door and everybody climbs through, and you all are going to end up back here at the Portrait of Strahd, but on a different map. So let me change the map. Now you all can take a short rest if you want.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Yes, please.
All right, you all are out in the hall with the Portrait of Strahd still on the wall instead of being in Gregor's pack. The door to the lounge is unlocked. You all are free to go in there if you want. What do y'all want to do?
I want to rest right here. I ain't budging until I rest. Who's with me? You with me?
I mean, it don't matter to me. What do you want to do, Dee?
She doesn't want to do anything, apparently.
She drop again?
Let me check.
No, she's there.
Yeah, she's there.
Maybe she ran off to Shiwi in a corner again.
No, she's taking a short rest right now in the hallway. So I guess you all are going to take a rest in the hallway.
Here while I sleep.
Well, you can sleep in the bed.
I don't trust the beds.
For real.
So everyone's taking a short rest in the hallway.
Yep.
All right.
I still am at my temp hit points. When does that go away? Stuck on that?
Now, technically.
Now, yeah.
Well, that's the where we had our hit points reduced. Did those go away?
That's not getting back yet. That'll get back after a long rest.
Okay, I gotcha.
So is everyone taking care of their health from the short rest?
Yep.
I'm working on it. I should do that.
Short rest doesn't reset your spells, does it?
It depends
Fine.
on your class and whether or not you get them back from a short rest.
Okay.
Mostly like a sorcerer thing, I think.
Maybe.
Maybe ranger? You know, I'm actually give your slots back if you do.
Okay, as you all are basically just sitting around in the hallway doing nothing, you hear the clock chime in the lounge.
Of course we do.
Everybody needs to make a DC 16 Constitution saving throw.
Yay!
Yay!
You didn't make it, Gregor,
Wait.
did you?
Oh man, I misread the list. God dang it.
Thanks for cheering for me. It was really sweet.
All about you, babe. What, I got like half my hit points now? Something like that? My legs fall off?
All right. Callisto, you feel pricks in your neck, and you take 1 point of damage, of necrotic damage, and that takes 1 point away from your maximum hit points again.
Okay.
Gregor takes 3 points of damage, so does Demillion, and you lose that many maximum hit points too.
Fuck you. Fuck you very, very much.
Get a rabies shot when we get out of here.
It's like, motherfucker, I'm wearing a balaclava.
Okay.
They're just going
Oh.
right through it.
What's going right through it?
The bites.
Yeah.
I got metal skin. It's biting me. You don't see me complaining.
All right, your short rest is over. What are you going to do now?
I'm going to go check the little cubby hole in the clock and see if there's anything in it.
All right, move yourself into the lounge. You find nothing in the clock, but you do hear somebody crying in the bedroom.
Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and throw the clock out the window.
All right.
And then I guess I'm going to go over here and peek through the door and see what's going on, I guess. See what bullshit it is this time.
Make a stealth roll. Is anyone else following Gregor?
Still.
What is he doing?
He's checking the clock for the storage container to be empty, throwing the clock out the window, and then looking into the bedroom where he hears somebody crying.
I'm going to follow him to the bedroom.
Okay.
And I wrote a 15 there.
A young woman sits atop the bed. She wears a simple white woolen shift with a clean apron tied around her waist, and her messy bangs fall across her face. Her legs are held tight to her chest, her head buried in her knees, and great sobs rack her body. She appears to be clutching something in one of her hands. One thing too you notice about the room is that the stone is bright and clean and freshly carved. All the furniture is pristine and newly crafted.
Anybody else want to take the lead here? You don't know. You don't want to talk to the savvy woman in the bedroom.
I can.
No.
Excuse me, miss.
Can we help you?
All right, so you all are down in the bedroom now?
I guess so.
Yeah, we can.
The woman sobs quiet and she peers up at you over the top of her knees. Her eyes are red and blotchy, her freckled cheeks stained with tears. You can see now that the right neckline of her white dress is stained dark, wet red, and two crimson puncture wounds mark the side of her neck. She releases her grip around the object in her palm, revealing a small, half heart necklace made of tarnished silver that sags against her chest.
What's your name, dear?
What's your name?
I'm Verushka, and it's time for some audio.
All right.
Let me know if it's echoing. Does everybody hear it?
No.
I used to be happy here.
Is very low, far away.
I think you're hearing that.
Work. This place has rhythms, secrets. Even its stillness felt alive, and I thought I understood it. She draws her knees to her chest, fingers trembling as they trace the chain of a small half locket around her neck. But 10 days ago, everything changed. The sky turned red that morning. The mists. They rose like a curtain around the valley, sealing us in. A shiver runs through her. I was in the king's chambers, cleaning like always. He didn't see me, but I saw it. Some voices like wind through bones. She hesitates, swallowing hard. Some voices like wind through bones. She hesitates, swallowing hard.
Sorry.
And then, just before I fled, I saw it. A flicker of amber hanging in the air between them, like a candle made of dying stars. She curls tighter. Since that day, he's changed, the lord of this castle. He visits me at night now, not for company, not for comfort. She lifts her chin, revealing two neat punctures at the base of her neck. He feeds on me, like a bat, not once, nightly. A pause, her voice hardens. He hasn't touched me otherwise, and for that I'm grateful, but the hunger in his eyes is not the look of a man anymore. You hear her breath catch. When he first bit me, I ran, or tried to, but they caught me. Rahadin, the chamberlain, had me locked in here, said it was for my own safety. Her laugh is bitter and small. His office. He keeps the key there. Down in the cellars, just past the guards' meeting room and the Kingsman Hall, near the kitchens. You'd never reach it without being seen. She clutches the locket again, eyes suddenly far away. This was a gift from someone dear to me. Her name was Katerina. I don't think I'll ever see her again. She turns the long voices like wind through bones. She hesitates, swallowing hard. And then, just before I fled, I saw it. A flicker of amber hanging in the air between them, like a candle made of dying stars. She curls tighter. Since
All
that
right.
day,
Did everybody hear it?
he visits me at night now, not for company,
Kind
but for
of.
comfort. She lifts her
Okay.
chin.
There was a bit of echoing.
I got about every third word.
He feeds on me.
You want me to go back through and read it to y'all?
Lightly.
It's very low.
Her voice hardens.
I've got it turned up all the way. I don't know why it's not any louder.
I mean, if you want to just give us the gist of it, you don't have to read the whole thing.
She used to work here. She used to be happy. She took pride in her work.
I used to be happy here.
10 days ago, everything changed. The sky turned red that morning. The mists, they rose like a curtain around the valley, sealing us in. She was in the king's chambers cleaning like always. He didn't see me, but I saw it, a shadow, not a man, a great darkness standing before him. It spoke to him, though I heard no words, only the whispering of 1,000 voices like wind through bones. And then just before I fled, I saw it, a flicker of amber hanging in the air between them like a candle made of dying stars. Since that day he's changed, the lord of the castle. He visits me at night now, not for company, not for comfort. She lifts her chin, revealing 2 neat puncture wounds at the base of her neck. He feeds on me like a bat, not once, nightly. He hasn't touched me otherwise, and for that I'm grateful. But the hunger in his eyes, it's not the look of a man anymore. When he first bit me, I ran, or tried to, but they caught me. Rahad and the Chamberlain had locked me in here and said it was for my own safety. His office, he keeps the key there, down in the cellars, just past the guards' meeting room in the Kingsman's Hall, near the kitchens. You'd never reach it without being seen. She clutches the locket again, her eyes suddenly far away. This was a gift from someone dear to me. Her name was Katerina. I don't think I'll ever see her again. I thought we had a future once, before all this, before I became prey. I know what he wants, eventually, to make me like him, a thing of the night, but I won't let him. I won't. Why are you all here?
We have no
We're here-
idea.
We're here to save this world.
I mean, in this particular situation.
Was she supposed to be one of the chicks we're supposed to be saving?
You think you can kill the devil?
Yeah.
That's the plan, dear. That's the plan.
Well, he's young and weaker than he may become, but he's still a foe to be feared right now.
He's a little baby.
Well, all we can do is try.
I wish you luck. I'll stay here.
I'm going to ask her what year it is. What year is this?
It's 400 years before when you were back in real time, before you went to sleep.
Okie dokie. No, I want the date. I'm kidding.
Forget it.
Tuesday. Year of our Lord.
Do you all show her the necklace?
Do
Sure.
we what?
Show her the necklace, the half necklace that you got out of the tree that the
Oh, yeah.
skeleton rider pointed to.
I guess we should.
Assuming that's the same one she has, probably.
That is the necklace that I gave Katrina. Where did you find it?
In a tree.
In a tree. Well, I'm happy it's been found. Hopefully you can give it back to her when you find her. If you find her.
So are you just gonna sit here?
And wait, yes.
Wait for what?
To be able to leave this room.
Don't you think he's gonna come back and suck on you again?
You all said you were going to kill him.
Well, we're trying, but that doesn't mean we're gonna get to him before he gets to you.
I don't know what else to do other than Well, I don't want to think about that right now.
Always the window.
Like I said, I don't want to think about that right now.
All right. I'm going to go in the closet and I'm going to fucking remove the hook.
All right, as you open the closet, there is no back door. You're opening. It does not open to the closet. It opens into a servant's hallway that I would change the map to.
This is interesting.
Hmm.
I'm going to turn around and look at her and tell her, you have to live. I don't give a shit what he's doing. You have to live.
Is she already a vampire?
No,
Okay.
not that you can tell.
That's itty bitty.
Yep. K23. Bright blood red light streams in through a window on the east wall. A large, heavy table stands in the center of the floor, half covered in a puddle of black ink from an overturned inkwell. A bloody dagger has been plunged into the pages of a thick book beside the inkwell, and a man's corpse lies slumped against the leg of the table just beneath it. There is a splintered door in the north wall and a staircase to the south wall that plunges into darkness. The sounds of distant screams echoes from the space below.
How big is the book?
8.5 by 11 by about 3 inches thick.
I'm going to grab it and stick it in my pack.
Okay.
I want to examine the dagger.
It looks like a regular fighting dagger.
Okie dokie. I will examine the body.
Looks like a dead body.
Lick it and make sure it tastes like one.
No, thank you. Not falling for that again.
All right. If y'all want, we can stop here tonight.
It's fine with
Or
me.
okay. Help me get my head wrapped around what's going on a bit more. All right, so that's going to do it for tonight. If you made it this far, thank you for watching. For you to like, comment, subscribe. You need to subscribe if you want to keep up with us because we don't play every week all the time. We try to, but life normally gets in the way. So if you're subscribed, you'll know when we're playing. And also, you'll see when we're playing our Chat GPT as the DM sessions, which we've been doing here lately. But for now, that's going to do it for the rest of the night. Hope everyone has a good evening, good night, goodbye, good luck.
See you guys.
Bye.
Peace.